I'm here with Clementine Blakemore. We're talking about your latest project. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What brought you to the world of architecture?
I actually have a background in sculpture and came to architecture quite late, but I think what appealed to me was the sort of design side of it, but also the social aspect.
So tell me a little bit about the project then.
So the project is a new classroom, specifically a music room for St John's School, which is a small state primary school in Lacey Green, Buckinghamshire. And I wanted to do a project which was of benefit to the local community. It began for me as a student project, but has evolved into a charitable project.
So did the school give you a brief as to what they wanted the space to do, or did they leave that to you to decide?
The brief was quite open. I think we always knew what the purpose would be, which was for music education. And I worked quite closely with the teachers, specifically the music teacher. She was having to sort of share the hall with sports teachers and so on. And so they really needed a dedicated space. So the first phase was a pavilion structure. It's a timber-framed building. And while we needed to enclose it to make it an interior usable classroom, we didn't really want to lose that openness. So the idea with the bifold is that the single door will be operable most of the time. And then on a beautiful summer's day, the whole set can be opened out. On the outside, we're cladding it on the sides and the roof with a black lapped weatherboard, and on the front with a large rain screen.
So did you like that sort of contrast of materials? Because you've gone for a black grey colour,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. The aluminium aspect is really important because they're very light and easy to use. They're very robust and durable, which for the school was really important. We wanted to make something which wouldn't require a lot of maintenance. Obviously, with a project for a school, safety is a sort of priority. So I think the sort of smoothness of the operation, the lightness of the operation, this finger-safe gasket, which means even if a small hand was to get between the doors, it wouldn't really be hurt. That's all really appealing for a project like this.
How have you found working with Origin as far as our support, and this is the first time you've used bifold doors? Have we helped you out on your journey?
It's been amazing. I just had a lot of questions to ask, and everyone was incredibly accommodating. A fantastic technical team, fantastic CAD drawings, which were really easy to download from the website.
Run and get it, because it's probably worth.
I think one of the most sort of gratifying aspects of being an architect is when you see people actually use the space in ways that you hadn't imagined. So I've sort of imagined these two scenarios, but I have no idea how they might use them. Hopefully lots of ways which I haven't thought about.
I could almost guarantee you with children it would be used in a completely unexpected way. But yeah. The doors will stand that test, I think. Well, Clem, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing how the project finishes off.
Thanks so much for your support.
Our pleasure.